To the local markets now, and another bumpy ride. Charlie Aitken is from Bell Potter Securities. Well, Charlie Aitken, welcome back. Now we've got an early slide, a full recovery, and then a late dip on the market today. Is that how you assess the performance?
Yes, Ticky, I couldn't hide forever from the bear market, but it was not as bad today. Look, the market really wasn't as bad as it could have been today. You saw the Dow down 250. We only lost 24 points, and 14 points of that were in the 4 o'clock match, actually. So, look, I thought there was a couple of stocks that have led the decline that actually tried to bottom out today. Things like Westpac, Fortescue, Woodside Petroleum, some of the second-tier resource names too. It just wasn't too bad today, so there's a couple of signs of hope, I think.
And what impact has the Reserve Bank decision had on investors?
Well, it was interesting. The knee-jerk reaction straight away, Ticky, was the market was disappointed there wasn't a rate cut. But if you actually read the language that the Reserve Bank put out with the lack of movement on rates, it was actually quite positive, which I think opens the door to a rate cut on Melbourne Cup Day. I think you will get a rate cut on Melbourne Cup Day. The CPI numbers out on the 26th of October, that should be relatively benign. And I think the Reserve Bank opened the door to cut rates on Melbourne Cup Day. So let's see what comes. But the market, as it gets its head around this, will like it.
Let's go to a couple of stocks. Now, Rio Tinto plumbed to a new two-year low. What's that saying about the outlook there?
Oh, everyone's bearish on China now, Ticky. You know, everyone was bullish on China a month ago. They're now all bearish.
Yeah, big change.
Oh, it is amazing. You know, suddenly the whole world's bearish on China, yet the data doesn't confirm it, nor do commodity prices. The big bulk commodity prices in iron ore, coking coal, thermal coal, very strong still. But the share prices of BHP and Rio both made 52-week lows today. And you know, look, I think the market's too bearish on this, and only time will tell. But the value in those shares is absolutely enormous. So big decision to be made by the market here.
And heavy engineering firm Downer EDI was another one plumbing to new lows. And how significant is that new contract it's got in the Pilbara?
Well, the funny thing is Downer had a bad day, but they did have a good bit of marginal news in the new $140-odd million contract in the Pilbara. But the market's still worried about the Waratah train contract for Downer, which has been a horrible thing. The stock was $5 this time last year and $9 this time 2 years ago. So investors lost about 75% of their money in Downer in 2 years, and it hasn't finished yet.
Could it be that we're sort of entering the bogey month of October because the entrails aren't really looking very good, are they?
What was September if October's the bogey month? September was horrible, Ticky. Horrible. Horrible. That's why I had to hide overseas. Look, I think October could be a little bit brighter. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. The market's 3,860 points. You know, the Reserve Bank will cut rates. Hopefully China doesn't implode. And there will be a Eurozone solution. There will be a Eurozone bailout at some stage this month. So hopefully the month is a little bit brighter, and hopefully September was the worst of all this.
Charlie Aitken, nice to have your positive voice back on the program.
Got to try, Ticky.